At the end of this video, we're going to give you the tools you need to establish a preliminary value for your building. But please be careful, because using and inputting the wrong or outdated information will give you the wrong price. The condition of the building and its location needs to be reflected into the final adjusted price. For example, if you have recently redone your roof, have replaced the windows, and possibly completed some unit renovations, these capital improvements will reflect positively in the final price. On the flip side, if there are capital items that need replacement to prevent any future damage, such as an aging roof that's starting to leak, this will also have an impact on the final price. There may also be identifiable upside in your building that an experienced broker can identify, and if this is the case, this upside needs to be reflected in the final adjusted price. All of this is very important, and you do not want to leave any profit on the table or have the building sit there and not sell. With this being said, it's relatively straightforward to determine how much your building is worth, providing you understand and follow these guidelines. Using the correct financial information is paramount, as the idea is to give you a snapshot of the present value of your building as of today, and this can only be done by using current and correct information. Let me give you 3 examples. First, for revenue, you could use the last year's revenue or this month's rent times 12. One is better than the other. Second, what vacancy rate do you use? CMHC or the actual vacancy rate of the building? Third, for expenses, many people like to expense their capital work for tax reasons and show an operating statement with expenses that is going to yield the lowest income for tax reasons. Okay, we understand this, but this will hurt you tremendously in valuing your building if you do not make the necessary adjustments. Determining what your building is worth requires knowledge of apartment buildings, knowledge of the local submarket, and brokers who are active in the marketplace and understand the prevailing cap rates. Here's how we help our clients. A seller comes to us with a lot of equity in his building. Typically, his initial thought is to sell the building and take the cash out and do something with that. After consultation with us, he decides it's better to refinance his building and keep it. He doesn't pay any capital gain, and he can take his cash and distribute it as he wishes. Rock does more than just brokerage. We do consulting business to help you make the right decisions. At Rock, we realize that brokerage comes with relationship. In another situation, we had a lawyer and a local businessman that had gotten hold of a piece of land, and they had all the approvals done to build an apartment building. They came to us and asked us to sit down to discuss whether they should move forward. We focused a little bit of time on real estate, and then we spent a good bit of time talking about them. They were between 35 and 40 years of age. Their goals were not immediate cash flow, but long-term appreciation. What we determined through this was that their 15 to 20-year amortization period locked in allowed them to be free and clear of their profit before their 55th birthday. What they discovered in our exploration process was that they shouldn't be all about cash-on-cash returns. To get a preliminary idea of the value of your building, contact us. Please go to our webpage and click on the tab, What's My Building Worth? Thank you.